great match for you. Does it matter if the guy's name's Harry or Harold? Right now, Nemesis, the hair on his back is probably standing up from big Jason Justice, dropping all that weight right across it.
Knee drop Shadow Jackson to the arena floor. And now, cross-facing Nemesis, dropping all the weight straight south on Nemesis's back. And Mickey Free going up, trying to get the noose from its position at the pole. Remember, you have to hang both members of the opposing team for the match to end by way of hanging. And right now, they have isolated Nemesis, punishing the smaller man of the Urban Assault Squad. Bring him out of the corner. More impact on the back and on the back of the head and the neck area.
Wait a minute. Now, they're not hanging him by the neck.
Well, no, they're I'm not mistaken. You can't hang a guy by the boot to win this match, but you can use that as leverage to choke a man, which seems to be exactly what they're doing.
Well, you know, it works out the same. You choke him out, then you hang him. It doesn't matter. You're just doing him a favor. He's choking him before he hangs. That way his tongue doesn't stick out like a register receipt once he's in the gallows.
All right, now, Nemesis in a bad way. His own leg in that chokehold being used like a fulcrum. More leverage, but Nemesis rallying back. Jawbreaker as this crowd rallies behind the Urban Assault Squad. Three-time former tag team champions. The noose cuts off the tag attempt. Smart maneuvering by Justice Served.
And they've cut out another very big ability that, you know, Nemesis needs, and that is movement. They've cut out a lot of his range of movement. I mean, he can jump as far as he wants in the air, but they can pull him right back. It's almost like fishing.
Well, Nemesis.
They're playing tetherball with him. That's what we can consider that, tetherball.
Regardless of what sport you wish to refer it to,
tetherball's not a sport.
Actually, it is, but we won't debate that at this time. Right now, very effectively isolating Nemesis, cutting off his range of motion, cutting off his ability to fly, his speed. Nemesis, by far the fastest man in this match and the most agile. Those two qualities not often looked at in the SWAT's native, mainly because of the Urban Assault Squad's smash mouth, beat down style. And now, the noose that Jerry Palmer brought to ringside being brought in the ring by Mickey Free. Mickey Free going outside, stalking Shadow Jackson now, noose in hand, as Jason Justice continues to work over Nemesis, and Shadow Jackson is rallying back against one half of the tag team champions on the arena floor.
Well, Shadow Jackson, every time he's tried to get up on the apron, has been knocked right back off. And speaking of being knocked off, Nemesis is very close from being knocked off.
Nemesis being choked out again with that noose by Jason Justice. Nemesis practically dead weight. He could have blacked out right there. You can hear Al Getz shouting instructions from ringside, calling plays for his team, as it were. And now, Nemesis being checked on by Harold James. Looks like he might be out like a light. Shadow Jackson trying to get back into the ring, get his way back into this match. And Mickey Free rounds the corner and stops him from getting back in to the action.
This crowd has always been, well, I shouldn't say always, but for the longest time, has been solidly behind the Urban Assault Squad in their plight. Very rarely have they come into contact with two people that have been able to brutalize them like Justice Served has. The only other team I can think of was Tank and Iceberg during their feud with the Devil's Rejects. And other than that, I can't think of anybody else who's dominated the Urban Assault Squad like Justice Served has.
Good grief. The other noose is play, but the power bomb from Nemesis drills the ticking time bomb. Jason Justice in the NWA arena has exploded.
But how much does Nemesis have left in him? That may have taken everything out. And I mean, even so, look how far he is from his corner. He's got a long way to go.
The count being administered by referee Harold James. This could be more habit than anything else. To my knowledge, the match cannot end in a count-out or disqualification. But right now, Shadow Jackson has hit the ring. Shadow Jackson, right hands, down, goes Mickey Free. Jason Justice now, clothesline, down he goes. Shadow Jackson scoops the man up. Big power slam on the Extreme Dream. And Shadow Jackson is looking for a noose.
Well, it's been some 16 months since we've seen a hanging here. The last time we saw one, it was Alabama Attitude being hung over there in that far side of the ring, facing the fans. And right now, it looks like those fans may be put on hold also to try to re-hang somebody.
Belly to belly, overhead release by Nemesis. Jason Justice. Are those handcuffs? It looks like he handcuffed the man. Wait a minute. And Al Getz using the noose. Good God. Used that noose that was around the foot of Nemesis to trip him up on that attempted vertical suplex, allowing the pin. Justice served.
Oh, wait a minute now. Al Getz giving Miss Mary the business out here again.
And he's got a noose in his hand. Oh, look. Now, Al Getz, this is just stupid. You're threatening this young woman. Are you out of your ever-loving mind? The Urban Assault Squad have been handcuffed. And with the match being over, I don't think the ban on Jerry Palmer would apply anymore.
That is very true.
Jerry Palmer right behind Al Getz. And he just did what every single person for the last many, many months has wanted to do, which is knock the crud out of Al Getz. I know he just lived my dream for me. But right now, being attacked by Justice Served, the Urban Assault Squad is powerless. These two men have been handcuffed to the ring ropes.
Not the first time they've been handcuffed. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. They've got Jerry down. They still got that noose in their hands. They got the Urban Assault Squad, like you said, powerless. But
they're cinching that noose up around the neck as Miss Mary, apparently the Anarchy Angel, heading back to the locker room. They are hanging the owner of NWA Anarchy. Jerry Palmer is being hung in the Church of Southern Wrestling, and there's not a damn thing the Urban Assault Squad can do about it.
They can't reach them. They can't kick out. They're just out of arm's reach.
This is the gross. Now, Miss Mary has grabbed officials, NWA rep Bill Behrens, referees, security, all trying to pull the owner of NWA Anarchy loose. And now Bill Behrens threatening to suspend Getz and Justice Served. They are still your tag team champions through shady means at best, and they have just hung the owner of this company. They just choked out, permanently injured, potentially our boss. Now wrestlers coming from the locker room area.
That's right.